Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a back to school makeup look, a really light, nice, fresh makeup look that I have on my face right now for back to school. That's easy and quick to do in the morning. If you try and you go pretty fast and you don't stop or take any breaks, you could probably do this within 10 minutes. For me it takes a bit longer because I'm sitting here talking to you about the products and showing you and all that stuff, and I'm stopping. But if I just did it really fast in the morning, it'd probably take me about 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to get this look, and if you'd like to figure out how to get this look, then just keep watching. I promise it's really easy and it's really fast, and yeah, some of the products are also very affordable, and the ones that are very affordable are some of my favorites that I would use every single day. So yeah, make sure to keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. So I've already done my eyebrows off camera just to save time, but I just did a nice natural brow with the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I love this brow pencil. I just got it the other day and it's already my favorite, and it just has such a nice formula. Goes on really easily, very pigmented. I love it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my face. I actually went to Sephora the other day when I got that eyebrow pencil, and they were having the 4 times the points thing that day, and for the first day of that, they were giving out gift bags. But when you're a VIB Rouge and you spend over $40. So what I got in that bag was I got this Juice Beauty Green Apple Full Strength Exfoliant Stuff. This, I don't know how to say this, Tiger Grass Cream by Dr. Jart. I got this Glamglow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer, which I'm going to use today. I got this Makeup Forever Face Artist Color. It's like a blush. I'm going to use that today as well. And I also got the They're Real Benefit Mascara. And I also got this, I don't know how to say this name, but I think it's Lange or something. I don't know. You can read it for yourself. I can't read anything French for the life of me. I don't even know if this is French. So, yeah. But this is the Water Bank Moisture Cream. Yeah. So I got all those in this little bag, which is really nice. And I'm going to be testing out some of them today. Not all of them, because a lot of them are skincare and I can't. But yeah, oh, and also for 100 point perk, I got this Touch the water cream. Thought that was really cool that they had this for a 100 point perk. I'm also just going to use up the rest of this sample that I have from First Aid Beauty. It's the Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer. I'm going to use both of these to moisturize and sort of prime my face today. And I'm going to be looking into my mirror over here. They actually give you quite a bit in those samples, so I like to use it all up and really try out the products. And I still have some in there, so I didn't even finish it. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to try this out. This is the Glamglow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. This smells really good. It smells like their Dream Duo Overnight Mask. That's exactly what it smells like. If you have that, you would know what I'm talking about. So for school makeup, I always want to look very natural as much as I can and dewy, and like everything is my own skin. So that's why I'm moisturizing so much. Just because I want to make sure that nothing looks cakey or anything like that. So I've got that down. Now I'm going to be going in with the smoothing primer just to smooth out my pores. Just because if I don't, then my makeup looks a mess on my face. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Step 1 smoothing one. Just in my most porous areas. Which is like the front of my face, pretty much. My nose and my cheeks here. Okay, so now that my face is all primed, I'm going to go in with my foundation. Now, I like to use my favorite drugstore foundation for school because I don't want to wear my expensive foundations every single day to school. Just because I feel like that's a waste. So I go in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I like this because it's full coverage, but you can still sheer it out and make it look really natural. And it's my perfect shade right now. So I also like to use it because of that. And I start off with just a little bit and try and keep it as little product as I can on my face. I almost put nothing on my forehead just because I don't really need it on my forehead. A lot of people, when they go to school, they don't even use foundation, but I am in need of foundation, so I do. But yeah, a lot of people just use concealer, but I can't do that. If I could pull that off, I would, but I can't, so I don't. Okay, so that's all I do for foundation. Now I'm going to go in with concealer. I'm going to use the Maybelline Angel Wine Concealer because it conceals, but it doesn't highlight extremely under your eyes. And it's just a nice lightweight. It doesn't settle into your creases or fine lines or anything under your eyes. And I just like to use this for like a natural concealer that still does some stuff for you. So yeah. I kind of still put on a lot of concealer, but I'm using this concealer because it shears out nicely and it looks natural. I'm also just going to put this on my eyelids to cancel out all of the veins, the veins and darkness that I have there. So now that I've got my concealer under my eyes down, I normally would set that right away, but I actually forgot to do this first, so I'm going to do it now. I just take a little bit of my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer because this has really nice coverage, and this is the shade that I used for all over my face. I just take it and put it on some of my really dark blemishes that I really want to cover up because they bug me. So, yeah, I put this over them. And I just blend it in with my blender sponge. I only do that on the really dark ones though. I have ones over here that are just scars that I just don't care about anymore. I've had them for such a long time. It's whatever. I don't even care anymore. But I have like a new one over here that's really fresh. And it's really red, so I just run that over it. Just to give it a little bit extra. Because I like to keep it light with my foundation. I don't like to put on too much. Especially when I'm going to school. I don't want to feel like I have a bunch of stuff all over my face. So, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques contour brush that I use for setting my under eyes and stuff like that. And I'm just going to take Just gonna take some of my Mercier translucent setting powder. I know this is a really expensive powder to use for school, but it's literally the only one that I have and the only one that I like. So I just use it anyway. I use it sparingly though, I don't go as crazy. And I just set under my eyeballs and my eyelids. This concealer doesn't really crease anyway on me, so I kind of just set it lightly. I don't bake or anything. Although I try and really make sure that I set my eyelids, because when I put concealer on my eyelids and I don't set it really well, it'll crease a lot. And I don't wear eyeshadow to school really, so I don't want it to crease and just look weird. So I just make sure it's set down really nice and good. And then I also just take a powder brush like this and I swirl my brush in the cap and just set all around my face, just because I am wearing this makeup for like however long I go to school, like all day. And yeah, you know, don't really want it to slide right off and look really gross, so yeah. So really good. So I guess you could say I do kind of go crazy with this powder, but like honestly I try not to use a lot, as much as possible. I mean as little as possible. I always make sure I set my jawline really good though, because that's where my makeup rubs off first, because I'm always like leaning and stuff when I'm at school because I'm tired and I don't want to be there, so let me make sure I set here really well. Also, it'll transfer onto your clothes if you don't set it really well down here, so make sure you do that. I also set around my nose really well because I get pretty oily there throughout the day. And I just lightly set my forehead because I didn't really put much on my forehead for foundation anyway. So now that I'm done setting my face, I go in with a little bit of bronzer. And I'm going to be using the Toofaced Chocolate Soleil bronzer because it's nice and natural looking, and you can build it up or you can build it down. It's just a really good bronzer. I like to still bronze my face and all that stuff when I'm going to school because it gives me a little bit of life back to my skin. And I just put some around my forehead. Not too much though, because I already have a bit of a natural bronze up there because I didn't really put any foundation over it. And I actually just swirl around my nose so that my nose doesn't look so white. I don't contour my nose though, it's pointless. Do my jawline a little bit. Now I'm going to also try out this Makeup Forever blush that I got in that little Sephora bag, just because why not? It looks pretty and I want to try it, so I'm going to. I always wear blush anyway. Anytime I do my makeup I wear blush because I love blush. Blush is so pretty. It's the best. Oh shit, that's pigmented. Okay. Oh yeah, that's nice. Super pigmented, but it's still very nice. And it doesn't say a name on it if you're wondering what blush that this is, but there is a little circle here saying that it's B302. So maybe that's the shade number, I don't really know. Maybe we'll go with that because, yeah, I'm not sure. And now I'm going to do my highlighter. So for school, I still go in with the highlighter because I love highlighter no matter where I'm going or what I'm doing. So I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Gleam. I'm going to be taking the shade Crushed Pearl and Mimosa, mixing those together and putting them on my cheekbones using the Real Techniques setting brush. I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kits. They are so good. I have 4 of them. I have Gleam, Back Glow, Sun Dipped, and Aurora Glow Kits. I really want the Nicole Guerrero one. I just haven't gotten around to buying it yet because, you know, trying to save for a car, trying to save my money, so yeah. Just sort of holding it on that one, even though I shouldn't because it's limited edition, but, you know, I am. Highlighting the other points of my face. I really like highlighting like this part here. I don't know why. I think it brings attention to my eyes and I like it. Okay, so now that I'm done highlighting, I go in with this Wet n Wild contouring palette thing. And I take the eyes that I use, okay Hayley, I take the brush that I used to set my under eyes and all that, and I take it and I run the light powder underneath here to sort of help clean up everything, because it can get a bit sloppy in the morning when you're trying to do this fast. Oh shit. I was gonna time this to see how long it took me, but I didn't time myself, so yeah. But we're just gonna say if you're trying really hard and you're going really fast and you're not stopping and talking like I am, it'd probably take you like 10 minutes to do this. Okay. So, and now I also just take my blush brush to help blend the highlighter with everything else I put on my face earlier. And just blend it out together. Alright, and now that all of my face stuff is done, I'm going to set my face like I normally would because I still want my makeup to stay on all day. I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. It's like down to the nitty gritty, so it keeps like splashing me in the face. Okay, we're done with that. You're done. You're retired. I'm just gonna use my sponge, pat it into my skin like I always do. Alright, and now I'm going to pop on some mascara. I've already used this mascara before. It's the Very Real mascara, and I did like it, but I haven't used it in such a long time because there's just been so many other mascaras released, but I liked it when I had it, so I'm going to pop this on my eyes right now. Okay, so I just did my mascara using the Very Real mascara, and to be honest, using this mascara again, I don't really like it. It's a really wet formula, which I don't like. The brush is really spiky and kind of hurts my eyeballs, which I don't like. And honestly, to this day now, there are so many mascaras that are a lot better than this, and I remember liking this when I first tried it out, but now trying it again after such a long time, I don't really like it. It actually got my eye so much that I squinted and I have mascara under my eye now. I would much prefer to use the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara over this any day. I'm not really a fan of this at all. Okay. And I'm also not even gonna, yeah, I will. Sorry, one second. I'm gonna put mascara on my bottom lashes because I forgot to before. Yeah, no, definitely not my favorite. It's too messy and it's just not for me. So anyway, now that I've got my mascara on, I'm going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to take the, see, like, it was such a wet formula that literally when I was cleaning off the stuff on the brush, it's like popped up and like splashed me in the face, and now I have a dark spot on my face. Like, no. Anywho. And then because I'm just going to school, I just throw on a lip balm. I don't bother with any liquid lipsticks or lip glosses or anything because you have to be able to see what you're doing with those, and I don't do that. So I'm just going to use the Nivea Pure and Natural Lip Balm, and I use these all the time throughout the day. I love them. And alright, and this is the finished look. This is what I would do in the morning really quickly before I head off to school. And yeah, it doesn't feel like too much, but you still have makeup on, you still look put together, and yeah, so this is what I would do. I don't go in too heavy with anything. I just do light makeup, and that's about that. So yep, this is the finished look. Thank you for watching. Let me know how you think I did, or if you think that you would do the same for going back to school. Make sure to like this video and comment down below with any questions or suggestions or your thoughts or anything. And also make sure to subscribe, really helps. And yeah, thank you for watching and have a great day.